When you want to add some data to your map row, you can do it in two different ways. First, you can right-click from your mouse over the row number, hover your mouse over the add, and then choose the data you want to add there. So if it's model data or if it's observational data like satellite or radar. I would like to choose now GFS, and then I have to determine which data type I want to add there. I'm looking forward to add 2-meter temperature there, so it is found under data type GFS surface and under the name temperature. Even though it says temperature, it means 2-meter temperature. And then just left click over the parameter you want to add. Another way adding data is to use this green plus sign at the beginning of this toolbar. You can just left click it and it opens this kind of view. Here the structure is identical with the one you can use when right-clicking and adding the parameter. So GFS temperature is found under model data, GFS. I first click it and after that just double click it. And then Scandinavia surface, first click it and then double click it open. And here I can find temperature, which is the same. So by double clicking it, it adds the same parameter here. In this parameter selection window, there are different colors. Different data producers are with green color. So for example, under model data, you can see many different weather models that are green color. Under every one of these, you can select from data type. So for example, fractals are a different data type than surface data. And under surface data here, you can add these white parameters to your map row. So you can only visualize white parameters found here. At the very top here, parameter selection, you can see active map view 1, active row 1. So if I want to add something to map row 2, first I need to activate the window by clicking it and then going to map row 2, either using numbers on the keyboard or your scroll or your up and down arrows on the keyboard. Here, when I click on the map again, you can see how the active map view 1 active row has changed from 1 to 2. So now it says active row 2. If I want to use the same parameter selection for a different map view, I can simply open it and then click the row I want to add some data to. So if I want to add some data here, I just click it and the row and map view will be activated. Here, with this precipitation intensity, I can, for example, add information about total cloud cover, like this. It's not beautiful just yet, but we'll get to that. On my main map view at the moment, I have on row number 1 GFS temperature added twice. Let's add some more data there. So first I activate the window just by clicking it somewhere, and then using this parameter selection I can add there, for example, mean sea level pressure from ECMWF and precipitation intensity. If I want to hide the parameters so that they are not all visualized at the same time, I can simply click over the parameter. So if I want to hide the precipitation intensity, I can just once over it left click. The data will be there, but it will not be visualized. If I want to see these mean sea level pressure lines over this precipitation, I need to drag this P, so mean sea level pressure, under this precipitation intensity. So what I do is that I just left click over the parameter and drag it below it. Now I can see these isolines over this precipitation information. If I don't want this temperature visualized twice here, I can just simply right-click over the parameter that I want to, for example, remove. So if I want to remove one of these temperatures, I can just right-click over the parameter and then choose Remove. And then left-clicking over the word Remove, it will be removed from the list. When paying closer attention to this gray box and these parameters, we can see that there is quite a lot of necessary information that needs to be checked every day. First letter or letters tells you the producer of the data. So G stands for example GFS, Global Forecasting System Model. EC stands for ECMWF model. After that, you can see the model run and date. So, for example, G06 means 06 UTC run from the model GFS. EC00 means 00 UTC run from the model ECMWF. Then there is a slash, and after that, month, the date. So, for example, here, January and the 13th. And after that, you can see the abbreviation of the parameter itself. For example, T stands for 2 meter temperature, P means sea level pressure.